Welcome inside. It is the 2024 World Junior Hockey Championships here at Gothenburg. Games 3 and 4 in the quarterfinals. Two teams are moving on. Slovakia and Czech Republic, who will be the third of four to move on. Speaking at the call, it's another chapter of this historic rivalry. And it features Canada and USA, and Canada a $1.10 on the power play as the tipping will be called, and it's the Montreal prospect, Lane Hudson, headed to the sin bin. And a huge opportunity for the Canadians to open the score in this tilt.
Well, there you see Lane Hudson get beat by Cowan, and he has to take him down. Otherwise, Cowan's off to the races.
And you wouldn't think of Canada beating the USA as an upset, but Canada, the number 4 seed, snuck into the quarterfinals, and it'll be a bit of an upset if Canada is able to take down the Americans, as this one's flipped ahead. And there goes the Canadian power play, and we'll play 4-on-4.
Not even a minute and a half in, Luno goes off for tripping. Well, that's going to do it for the Canadian power play, and this is penalty central to start this game off. He gets beat, takes down the other number 2, McGrothy.
Only one will advance, and it's arguably the biggest rivalry of the World Juniors. At the line, it's played across. Schultz intercepted there by Fraser Minden. Back comes Canada the other way. Fraser Minden moves it in. Gets by. Minden down in front. Check for Cowan. Ripped it wide of the net. Lamrew to Cowan. Power play for the Americans for another 10 seconds. Lane Hudson's free. Here goes Lane Hudson. Works it through to McGrothy. McGrothy works his way in. Lost the handle. Right there. Shots up. Rebound. Cans in the net. They score. Canada WJC taps it home. And the Americans open the scoring.
Canada WJC goes to the net. It's a weird play. There's the shot, and it does look, it rebound. I thought it might have bled through Rousseau. It does not. Goes right on the stick of WJC, and he just taps it home into the open net.
What are the Team USA here in this quarterfinals matchup? Here in Sweden, Gothenburg. Luno gets the draw after the Canadians get it. Over to Nate Danielson. He'll rim this one in deep. On it now are the Americans. The center and feed up to Canada WJC. He's got the opener. Slam down to neutralize. Neutralize pick up, sent across, intercepted by Snuggerud. To Canada WJC. That's it. Luno back the other way. Luno inside the American line. Luno walks it in across. Savoy couldn't pull the trigger, and it's Snuggerud with it here. Snuggerud. Ahead he goes. Into the Canadian end. Snuggerud to center and pass intercepted by Mattenchuk, and back on the Canadians on the attack. This is Owen Beck inside the American line. Beck cuts it back. Intercepted there by Straubel. Straubel the only goal in the 1-0 win for the States over Latvia. Finley's shot stopped by Rousseau, and he'll pin it with 11:09 to go in the first.
Well, the Canadians, you know, they have the weapons to pull off a quotation upset, even though this isn't really an upset. Two of the top teams in the tournament, I guess. And don't forget, we got Sweden, Finland up next after this.
Waldeck starts this one up for Canada. Ahead to Pontra. Pontra. Center in, and it's off the stick. Straubel back with it. Straubel goes in behind his own net. Oh, nearly gives it away to Chelsea. Now to Schultz. Schultz starts this one up for the Americans. Over to Straubel. Straubel. Shot loose out in front. They jam at it, and it goes right to Rousseau. Lamrew back on it. This is Jaeger. Jaeger down low. Center and feed. And a big block there. Terrence on it now. Long wave feed to Lipinski. Lipinski down low. Terrence. Schultz. Oh, Terrence with a shot. He would have had a great opportunity. But he dipped it or dumped it down low to Schultz. Lamrew ahead to Moldick. Moldick moves it in. Center and feed. Jaeger denied by Augustine. Lamrew now to Videk. Or Videk, pardon me. Back to the line. Min goes down low to Jaeger. This one carried out by Musty. Gets free. Musty moves his way in and shoots at Rousseau. Makes the save. Almost a breakaway. Canada back on the attack here with 2.5 to go in this opening frame. Fed through Min down low. Cowan put wide in the net. Min stays on it. Back to the point. Warren shot. Vitek now. It's Warren back on it. Fired off the range. Where is it? Hit a body and goes wide. Under a minute to go in this first frame. Sent into the Canadian end with 6 to go. Warren skates this one out. And that will be all she wrote for the first period in this quarterfinals matchup. Karagochi, the icebreaker. US up 1-0. Welcome back here in Gothenburg, Sweden. It's the 2024 World Junior Hockey Championships quarterfinals between USA and Canada. 20 in the books. Connor Gauthier, the icebreaker. One of the Americans. Second period begins. Canadians get the draw and they move this one into the American line. Rycroft. There's the back to line Nuno. Min walks in and fires with the wide of the net. Canadians only with one shot in that opening frame. They generated a couple chances, but they got to get more rubber to the front of the net. Snuggerud moves it in. Here's McGrath. The shot stubbed. Tries to follow it up. And Russo able to find it. $17-11 to go in the second. Poncha. You see 6 minutes and 39 seconds of ice time already. Snuggerud. McGrothy. Hudson. Back. Firing. Wide. And then that's all the way down. Into the American end. Right up ahead to Karagochier, the goal scorer tonight. Enters the Canadian line. Madchuk able to hit through to Mitten. Mitten moves this one ahead for Canada. Mitten. In. Out in front. Right club. Stopped by Augustine. Oh, there's some more rubber, but they got to get traffic to the front, try and bang in a greasy goal. Canadians get the draw. Levereau, loose! And Augustine finds it and plays it through to Chelsea. Great opportunity for the Canadians there. Brindley, Hayes! And it's Levereau back with it here for Canada. Ahead to Owen Beck. Owen Beck, in. Fires, goes wide of the net. Chelsea gets to it first. Lost it, picks it back up again. Through to Hayes. Hayes, Brindley, centers, great save by Russo. Takes it back to line, no, stolen. Nate Danielson, ahead with Savoy. Savoy moves it in. Savoy, lost it, and it's Hayes back on it now to Straubel. Straubel, inside the Canadian end. Straubel, waits, twists and turns. Straubel, out in front, Chelsea, shot, scores! Posted in, and the Americans go up 2-0. Ryan Chelsea, or Chesley, pardon me, gets the feed. Uses the traffic in front of him. That's almost what Rousseau's got to have. There's the shot. Posting in. And Canada needs the quick one here. Still 8:32 to go in the second, so they can get one here in the second, and then to end it up in the third, that's all they can hope for. They cannot give the Americans a 3-goal lead. As Warren brings this one in. Warren, Poncha, tries to center it down in front. And it goes wide as Canada nearly gets on the board. And it's always the old adage, you know, you don't win many games without scoring. You gotta find the back of the net. Lipinski. There is Bonk with it. Ahead now. Vitek. Inside the American line. Tries to center, and that would have been a clean cut breakaway there. Makarov win. Thrown there by Bonk. Played it back to Warren ahead to Poncha. Here's Jaeger. Jaeger. Centering! Oh, great save by Augustine! And another power play coming to the Americans here with 3:38 to go. Canada not doing themselves any favors. Noah Warren's going to go off here for tripping. Right there. There's the trip. No question about that. Well, we've seen a shorthanded goal already. Or a few of them. And this is what Canada would love. A shorthanded goal. USA 0 for 1. No shots on the power play so far tonight. And that'll probably end right here as Gauthier gets the shot away. Rousseau finds it, and Gauthier stays on it. Battle along the end boards. Luno finds it. Plays one up in the head. It's Owen Beck. Trying to dump it in and stays brought in. Gigi! Great save by Augustine as Canada with a short-handed opportunity.
Canada definitely a much better 40. Or the next, probably be much better 20 minutes here as they've definitely generated some shots.
Gauthier ahead, could be a 2-on-1. Gauthier in, Snuggerud. Manchuk steals and now it's Geeky ahead to Beck. Rips that into the American end. Played through to Hudson and now Snuggerud. Snuggerud in. Canadians kill it off. Go 2 for 2 on the kill. Big block there, and Beck plays this one ahead. Savoy with under a minute to go in the second, sends this one into the American end. 7 seconds to go. Americans bring it ahead. They look for a buzzer beater. Snuggerud with 3 to go. Here's a shot, stopped wide, and that is it for 40, and the Americans are 20 away from advancing to the semifinals. They're up 2-0 at the 2024 World Junior Hockey Championships. Welcome back here in Gothenburg, Sweden. It's the third period here in the quarterfinal matchup between USA and Canada. USA up 2-0. Ready to go to take this one to the finish line. Canada trying to complete the comeback and quote-unquote upset the Americans. They need a big first goal. Rycroft moves it in. Twister turns the center feet wide of the net. Rycroft again. Manchuk shot, stopped by Augustine. Canada comes away with it. Manchuk, Luno, Mitten, Luno as they try to get too fancy with too many passes. Cowan, Mitten shot, stopped by Augustine. Lane Hudson back on it, the Montreal prospect. Moves this one ahead. Lane Hudson, over the line, lost it. Luno. To Fraser Mitten. McGrothy, bumped there off the puck. Lane Hudson, hounded there by Mitten. Hudson, to dish up to McGrothy. Ahead they go. Manchuk, lost it. Luno. Now to Cowan, and now it's Rycroft. Manchuk back on it. Lee wave feed. Cowan! Rycroft! Great save by Augustine.
You know, Canada's going to throw it all out there in this third period. And Augustine's going to have a busy period. He's been perfect so far tonight.
Americans get the draw, and they work it up. It's Brindley. Ahead he goes. US know if they get the next one. But it's almost over in front. Great save there by Rousseau to keep the Canadians alive here. Brindley finds it. Saw it wide of the net. We're almost at the midway point of the third. It's kicked down low. Moldick starts this one up. Now it's Savoy, now it's Beck. Beck Danielson. Stop there. Danielson on it here. Plays it back to line to Lamoureux. Hayes steals, but it's not out. Lamoureux goes down low to Danielson, and Augustine makes the save. Canada throwing rubber at Augustine, but he ain't backing down. 8.5 to go as the Americans send it in deep. Lamoureux up there. Canada run out of time. Moldick ahead to Savoy. Poke checked away, and Musty starts to back up for the Americans. The lead wave feed. Here comes Terrence. In over the Canadian line. Lipinski fires right off the body and wide. Lipinski centers to Terrence. Stopped by Rousseau with 6:15 to go. Jaeger to Bonk. And now it's Ward ahead. Vidic moves it in. Turns it back. Goes down low to Pontra. Jaeger. Canada working it around. They don't have time to work it around. Look out. Terrence off to the races. And he's unable to get a shot away, as that would have put the game on ice for sure. Bunk. Lipinski bumped off the puck. Canada run out of time here. Starts this one up to Poncha. Poncha goes down low. Jaeger. Or Videk, pardon me, on it. White out in front. Augustine didn't have that. It's Snuggerud on it here. We're down to a minute to go in this one. USA knows they're close.
Offside. That one's going to come all the way back down to the American end.
47.8 empty net for Canada. They're down 2-0. They need 2 in the final minute. Can they do it? The Americans get the draw. It's Chelsea. Bumped off the puck there. Minton brings it back around to Manchuk. Blocked there, and Gauthier starts it up. Cutter, Gauthier! Wide! Back there, Snuggerud wide! Back down to the American end. All the way back down, but that runs time off the clock. McGarthy with it here, just has to get it out, and it's a semifinals matchup, and it is! And the Americans get by Canada. 2-0 in the final. They are on to the semifinals. And Canada's done here in Sweden.
Heartbreak loss. There you see Nate Danielson heartbroken. And the Americans don't get upset.
That is all for this one. USA takes down Canada and moves on to the semis. One remaining, Sweden, Finland, and we'll see the next one in the last of the quarterfinals. We bid you adieu. Final score in this one: Canada 0, USA 2. Goodbye.